admit that I lost a lot of money at Flowcrete in 2004 because I was getting too complicated, right? I was confusing my employees because I was trying to do too many things and spread ourselves too thinly. I did my first customer satisfaction survey in 2004 and it was atrocious. It was down at 60%. Oh, I thought, oh no, you know, and it makes you depressed. And when you find out what the issues were, we weren't training enough. It was ridiculous. So, yes, you get shocked. Yes, you think, oh, what a great big job I've got, you know, to really change this company. But as a leader, you've got to do it. And if you haven't got happy staff, then your customers aren't going to be happy. Because those staff aren't going to be smiling at your customers, are they? So, come on. There's a big one there. Right, now, I bet you do this, don't you? Do you do customer satisfaction surveys? Come on. Yeah, more hands. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. Right, but that was only about 30% of you. Because you've got to gauge this. At Flowcrete, we were gauging the architect. Every time we did a CPD seminar, we gauged the performance of the presenter, things like that. Any contractor training we did, yeah? We gauged the performance. And if we weren't good, we made sure that we got better. So important. So, yes, it's fine to have a great strategy. Yes, it's fine to have operational excellence. But if you've not got happy staff and your customer's not happy, whoop, you'll be going down. So just be careful. Come on, get measuring. And if you need any help with this, I can email you, what surveys I've done with Flowcrete. It really works. Because one of the biggest issues on the employee side, you don't talk to us, Dawn. We don't know what's going on. We did a newsletter called Our World, right? Every month. And we shared with them everything that was going on with Flowcrete from all over the world. Babies, marriages, all sorts of things. And it was really fun. We had interviews, from the shop floor to the secretary to managers of different places, and it was absolutely wonderful. And the other thing we did, we linked bonus schemes and incentive schemes with the bottom line of every business. And we announced every single month, right, how we were doing in every company across the world. And we got competition going between the companies, and that was good. That was really good. The FD was called Pam. We called it Performing with Pam, And so you had gold, silver and bronze awards. And it was fantastic. And it was all on bottom line. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Okay, so I've told you about this. But I'm only just starting now, my new dream, developing this, the barefoot. And my daughter thought of the strapline we're going to use for all our sort of advertising and, lose the shoes, which I thought was fantastic. So we're going to educate our nation to lose the shoes. But look at me here. I mean, I have not got couture on today. And I do not think really any really top fashion houses would sort of wander around like me barefoot, would be all the girls in the audience, be all Gucci and, come on, give me some designer brands. Sorry. Anyway, I have got to get my head, I've got to get into their heads, the people who will be buying. And so I've got to really get into the designer brand. I know next year we're going to do grand designs, but I'm going to link with leading, kitchen designers and fashion designers, because we're going to try and make seamless flooring, seamless resin flooring, a real couture brand, a desired brand. So that's going to take some interesting marketing. Right, daring to be different. Of course, doing all this work internationally, I got exposed to all sorts of cultures. And the culture over in Asia, in Malaysia, one day, we basically wanted to move offices, and the staff wouldn't move until we'd done a feng shui survey on the new premises before we moved. So, what is this? And I found it very interesting, actually. So I started to find out more. I started to go over to Malaysia, and I became a master consultant in feng shui with Lillian Tu over there. And I found it fascinating. But does anybody know feng shui in the room? Anybody? Anybody? A little teeny bit. Right. What? The first thing in feng shui is all about, before you do anything, is clearing clutter and cleaning up the environment. And so I introduced Feng Shui into Flowcrete in 2004 when we got some serious issues. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I dared to be different. I dared to basically, as a leader, to be seen to bringing something that's used in China for 4,000 years here into the UK. And so much so, had a bit of fun, didn't we? We issued I was trying to revolutionise the manufacturing industry, so we issued a press release, and I was sort of wanting to get the manufacturing industry colourful. Factory floor shui. I tried to introduce it to manufacturers, but I was banging my head against a brick wall and decided to back off on that one. Anyway, I did it. So, daring to be different. Yes, I use Feng Shui in the company, but also how I turn grey into gold. If you look at in manufacturing industry, what is it? 95% of all our products at Flowcrete that we sold were grey. Yeah? Like this. Right? This is the Bentley plant, so it's all grey. So when all our industry, was disappearing, we had to do something. So what we did, we turned grey into gold. And we just basically recoloured a lot of our resin systems and took them into the retail side. I know this is a gaudy one, but that original product that my dad designed for Mars, right? We are putting thousands of litres of that down now, but instead of using the seamless terrazzo, instead of using granite and flint as the aggregate, we're using recycled mirrors and recycled glass. Yeah? So 80% of the products are recycled product, and it actually helps reduce the lighting requirements. So, the energy demand on the building. Phenomenal. My dad would be so proud, wouldn't he? Yeah. So you're really changing. I'm going to jump there. So just coming back to this Feng Shui, okay? When you learn, and you will get influenced in this over the next 5 to 10 years, because I'm going to make sure you are, because one of my passions is to get Feng Shui recognised into the UK as well. Okay, I'm changing the language of it into industry more, and in corporate environments, I'm calling it the corporate detox. So this is basically what I did at Flowcrete when I got an issue. Just like a lot of businesses now, in this credit crunch time, I've got issues. So, I've got a problem. I was turning over £20 million. We'd done well up to then, and we made a loss. Ooh, 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 ooh. What do you do? Okay. So, we cleared our clutter. And on doing all that and using Feng Shui, look what happened. 20 million. It was 50 million in 2008, a great growth, but look at the bottom line, fantastic bottom line, and achieving, sort of 10% bottom line now, fantastic. Now, what was this? What happened? Why? What did you have to do, Dawn? Yeah? So this corporate detox was really, we've got very complicated. As you grow, you get quite complicated structures. So I had to, and I've done around about 5 acquisitions. We've got 5 different brands in the market. So basically, we said, all for one and one for all. We're all going to be called Flowcrete, which, ooh, it worked. Then, basically, we got all these different logos as well. And the customers were confused, the staff were confused. So again, right, and the logo we got with Flowcrete was like a gravestone. It was really very block and boring, right? No wonder we felt like we weren't going anywhere. So we reinvented, ourselves, and we Feng Shuied the logo. Yeah, 50% of the products we slashed to simplify the whole product range, and then, I don't know about you, but I asked the staff. I said, "Hey, what's the problem? Why aren't we sort of really succeeding? Can't find anything, particularly on the computer network, So we just simplified that too. But what I want to just tell you about now, which I found quite fascinating about Feng Shui, is how we Feng Shui the logo. Now a lot of you are looking at me thinking, oh, she's starting bonkers. I know I'm not. I know it worked.